Welcome to Is It ADHD or Life? A couple's perspective, where we unravel what it's like to live with ADHD within a relationship. And this week we're asking the question, is it ADHD or is wedding planning stressful for everyone? Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big... Oh. How are you?
Meh.
Oh, okay. That's what I was expecting. Talk to me.
No, it's been a... First of all, is this a Halloween episode?
Oh, God. I've got my sheep on. For those that don't watch but just listen, I've got a nice lovely, very expensive woolly coat on because I'm freezing. And it's lovely and cosy. And I'm a little bit still hungover, so I think it's nice.
We walked in, I should have been carrying one of those the girly things, what they call, like a shepherd.
You're my farmer?
Yeah.
I do call it the sheep. It's just before, like, while I warm up.
Yeah.
Because we can't have the heater on because somebody sweats too much.
Yep, guilty.
So how have the last 2 weeks been?
Up and down.
Yeah, I think that as well. Yeah. I think your ADHD is kind of, obviously it's always there because you've been officially diagnosed, but I feel like it's creeping in and creeping out and creeping in and creeping out.
It's been a bad couple of weeks. It's been wild.
But what do we think is the background to that? What do we think has been happening? Or
Well, I think there's a few things at play. It was the holidays for school, so routine was out the window, which led to less sleeping, less afternoon naps. I think that affected me.
Yeah, you were working actually a lot that week.
Yeah, a lot of work as well. And then obviously there's the wedding coming up, which we're talking about today. So I done the thing that I knew I was going to do, and it's not a surprise. And we spoke about it a year ago that this was going to happen, where I assumed that it probably wasn't going to happen. It was just one of these things far off in the distance. And then...
Not sure how I feel about this. I thought we'd book it, but then I just assumed it would never happen.
It's the same as like holidays and stuff.
I get that, yeah. But very different this is like playing with our lives.
But then 6 weeks before it happens, I'm like, I should probably start thinking about that.
I think as well, I don't know if it's just not about the wedding, about your ADHD and that. I feel like you've lost kind of, and maybe because you've been out of routine, but you've lost kind of some of the ways that you are able to, I don't know what the word is, but you're able to
coping mechanisms. I agree. Yeah.
And I feel like you've lost your way a little bit with them, and I think that's why it's been kind of rearing its ugly head a little bit. From what I've seen from an outside perspective. As somebody who's normal.
So what happened in the past couple of weeks was we started calorie counting, didn't we? And then obviously I cut out the sugar and stuff, and the first week it was good. The second week I became a full-blown addict, and I went into addict mode, and I was searching and, oh my God, I need to eat sugar or do something. And I think because... obviously we're saving for the wedding and stuff. We're not doing the daft stuff we usually do.
So this is my next thing as well.
Like going to bingo or having nights out. Or
I think you've really struggled with the whole no dopamine
this
thing.
Is very much it. So by the start of last week, I was like, oh my, what's the point?
What's the point in life?
If there's no rewards, then what's the point? And that was genuinely, and it took me maybe 3 days to get out of that.
I'm not convinced that you're completely out of it.
No, I don't know. I agree.
And it's weird, isn't it? Because my head is, right, we've got the wedding coming up. That's going to be our big dopamine, and then life will go back to normal afterwards. And but you don't think like that. Your brain is wired differently, where you still need them dopamine hits. And the wedding's coming up, but you still need a little bit of a zing every now and again.
100%.
Whereas I can get my zing off watching Selling Sunset. Do you know what I mean?
And I've tried, and then I got to thinking about natural dopamine. Let's go out a walk. Walk's not going to do it. A walk isn't going to make me feel good. Honestly, it's been bad. And then obviously the middle of last week, I was like, get me ice cream. I want ice cream. Yeah. So I
got you a Halo top. Other ice cream are available, but I got you a low calorie one. You said it was nice.
It was all right.
No. Don't be showing off on TV. You said, oh my God, this is actually really good. And you would have it going forward. And it wasn't quite the two men.
It never hit the spot.
But
It was nice, and it was getting my actual words were, this would be good if you were on it because there's only so many calories in it and you could have it as a wee treat.
Yeah.
Not when you're craving that hit where you just want to do it and go mental. You don't think, oh, halo top. Why not go out a hike? No.
It's been a struggle, hasn't it?
It has. I've really struggled the past couple of weeks, and it's been this dopamine thing.
Yes, I think that's the biggest cause of it.
And it's been interesting as well, but because I've never realised this before. So obviously before I would self-medicate with drinking or
of course,
anything else that we've spoken
or
about.
food.
Food. Food. So what I've realised is that I'm using the sugar as a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coping. I'm coping by eating that packet of biscuits every night.
Yeah.
And obviously it's not good for me, but it's better than 3 litres of cider.
I'd take the biscuits any day over the cider. Okay, I'd take the biscuits any day.
But so that's what I'm doing, and obviously I need to get out of that. But I've never put two and two together the way I did last week when I realised I'm behaving like a proper addict here for anything. It wasn't just I wanted that dopamine.
Yeah,
I wanted to do something exciting or eat sugar or spend loads of money or there was just something that I wanted.
But can you not see that there's an end goal to this, and then after the end goal, life just goes back to the way it was, and you have them?
No.
Moving on.
That end goal, as it stands, we're 4 weeks away from we're 3.5 or something weeks away from the wedding. So it's there, but.
Do you know what the ironic thing is? I forgot to put my engagement ring on today.
Ironic, as in you've been away in your hen weekend, so never had it on a weekend.
Lost it.
Irony.
Took that bad boy off. Okay then, let's get into the topic of planning a wedding, okay, and how we have dealt with it differently, or the same, or have we challenged each other with the way we think and stuff. Okay, so I've just got some notes here. People say that planning a wedding is absolutely chaos. Now, we booked this wedding February the 14th, 2024.
Oh, romance.
We're getting married 5 years exactly to the day that we met.
Romantic.
Yeah.
I'm the cutest.
We spent the first 12 months, sorry, if not a little bit longer, doing absolutely nothing. And then, say summer hit this year, and bam, like we were like, shit, we need to start booking things and looking at things. Why do you think we left it so long? What, from your perspective? Also, what do you think from my perspective as well?
Oh, I know from mine. I don't know from yours.
Okay.
From mine, we did leave it that long because as I say, it was just something.
You were bothered. You were like, bleh.
No, it was something in the far distance, and I always knew the 4 weeks before that wedding are going to be horrendous because that's when everything's going to kick in.
Okay.
Also, there was like stuff surrounding it where I kind of shied away from stuff and so didn't want to. I was panicking a bit about booking everything, and so I took a step back. But then even after summer, we booked a load of stuff and then took another step back.
Yeah. We're like, oh, that's booked. That's good. Yeah. It took me ages to go dress shopping and like. Sorry, what was you going to say? Sorry. No. So for me, like, I am the kind of person though that leaves things to the last minute, and I work very well under pressure, and I'm kind of like get it done. Probably not the right thing to do.
Did you see somebody commenting in a video yesterday?
That you've not got ADHD or something like that?
No, asking if you're sure you've not got it.
Me?
Oh,
shit. Get me that right to choose. Get it, man. I've not got it. No, I've just caught it.
Yeah, just caught it.
I do think that a lot of my, if I have any ADHD-isms, like any superhero powers, I do think it's because I am I've nearly said morphing into you, and I didn't really mean that, because...
Mirroring.
Yes, yes. So, for example, sometimes I worried about bringing the topic of the wedding up because I didn't know how you were going to react or feel, etc. Because I didn't want to disturb the peace. Does that make sense? And not in a bad way, not in a way that I think that you're going to be like...
I think at one point I seen that and you didn't, and actually had to talk to you.
Yeah.
And say, look,
Yeah, you
it's
did.
all right for you to be excited about this.
Yeah.
And I think what I've always said is that I struggle to be excited leading up to something.
Yeah.
I'll be excited on the day or the night before.
Yeah.
I'm not working.
Stop. Don't even, because I'm raging inside.
And
although I told my mum that, and she was like, well, it's a bit of money for you. It's not the point, Mum, it's not the point. Anyway, carry on, sorry.
Yeah, I knew that I struggle to get excited for anything, you know this.
Yeah.
I don't get that. I don't get dopamine from looking forward to something.
Whereas
being
that is my
excited and-
dopamine.
Yeah. So I can't plan stuff. I can't. Booking stuff doesn't excite me because it's not happening right now.
So I've got a bit of surprise booked for you, and I can't tell you when or what because I know that like it'll just annoy you.
Oh, that will. But saying I've got a surprise book for you, and now the horror has gone through me. I've not got a surprise book for you. What the? Oh my God, wedding ruined. I'm not going. I am not going to that wedding.
Listen, I've not. No, not for the wedding.
Oh, all right.
It's before the wedding. I've not planned this.
Right.
Somebody else that we know has planned a little. Let's call it a sten. Only 4 of us going, so it's okay. But I wouldn't tell you because, like, I know
It's okay.
that
I'm not going.
you are.
I don't want anything to do with it.
I've got a babysitter.
And I've not surprised. I've not got any surprise. I've not got surprises.
It's not. I've not done it. They've done it.
I've not got a surprise back for them.
They
How they going to feel?
But listen, they don't need one. Tell you. So, I think what we've discovered is you don't get excited about stuff, so you don't. Not even excited about getting married. I'm too scared to get excited because I don't. I don't want that feeling of, Adam, guess what? And you're like,
No.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want to disturb the peace. Or
Wow. No, I think there's a lot of pressure involved in it. There's a lot of stress involved in it. I don't get the whole chaos thing where people plan for 5 years in advance.
It's like people have spreadsheets. We didn't have a spreadsheet, did we?
And I get it. There's a lot. Is there a lot to organise? There can be a lot to organise.
But I think with us, we're having a very simple wedding.
Very simple people.
We are very simple people. We just want people to come and have a good time.
Yeah,
and we're not, like, it's not about, this is going to sound wrong, I think, but it's not about showing off for us. It's not about having the best £500 a person meal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for us, it's about people coming and seeing what we're about. Does that make sense?
And we're about chip balm and North Pier.
Yeah, we are. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, so what do you think has been surprisingly hard?
I think. I don't know about surprisingly hard. I think.
So I'll tell you, it's not so much about the planning. I think it's more about what we've just spoke about for me. Was the whole, it's very different now, but like 6 months ago when I thought, I don't really want to bring up the wedding because I'm scared. Not that I'm scared, that's wrong, but you know what I mean? That I found that hard because I had to think about how you would react.
Yeah.
But for you, from your ADHD, not from you as a person.
But I think you done a lot of that as well because I think you made up a bit of that in your head.
Oh, 100%.
Because I don't think I gave the impression.
No. I make a lot of shit up in my head, like a lot. And like, I worry too much, I think. And actually, then worries are not real. Does that make sense?
I think what not so much surprised me, it wasn't surprising, but what I found hard was the inviting people. And then I worried about where are they going to stay and how are they going to get there and how are they going to get to the point where I had to like talk it through with you and say, that's nothing to do with me. That's not.
So that's where your ADHD came in, about obviously like pleasing others, making sure that everyone else was sorted.
I wanted to book out whole hotels and unreasonable stuff.
I had to sit you down and say, that's not our it's not our prerogative. Like, if people accept your wedding invitation, it's then up to them to find out how to get there, their own accommodation and stuff like that. We've been invited to weddings that have been up and far away. We've got another one next year, and we've got to sort out them dynamics.
Yeah, and that's what I had to. Well, I had to be told that.
Yeah.
If you sort that out, it's not. Yeah. They're not worried about where you're staying that night. So it's.
I think if we were millionaires, you'd have paid for everyone.
I would have booked Blackpool.
Yeah, the whole of Blackpool. Yeah. And I think, again, that's because you're a bit like, well, I'm worried about how much that much might cost for somebody, and they might not be able to afford it. But again,
I know you've got to realise what is yours
what's our responsibility and what's everyone else's.
I struggle with that.
Have we had any meltdown or oops moments, do you think?
No, yeah, you wait. Well, this morning in the car.
I wasn't going to bring that up, but here we go.
It's been brewing. There's no doubt it's been brewing, and everything. And now it's came to the head, which I knew it was going to happen, and I called it 4 weeks before.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
and that's
And we've said we're going to have a big meeting this afternoon and stuff.
Can't wait.
Oh, I can't. But even like for me, like I've had the number for a man that I need to message for like 2 weeks now, and I've still not done it. And I don't know. And it's not that I think about it and I think I'm not doing it. I just completely forget. But I shouldn't. That should be on the forefront of my mind. Do you know what I mean? And I know that angers you.
It doesn't anger me. It's just one of the things that I'm thinking about every day. Because now I'm now thinking about everything all the time, and there's nothing else. I says, like, when I first opened my eyes this morning, the thought was who I'm meant to pay today, or what we're meant to sort out. That is now me 100% of the time. And that'll be me until the day now. Only.
Do you think that'll be me till the day I die?
But only the stuff that. What I need to remember is only the stuff that I can control. Yes. So I can only control what needs to be booked, what needs to be paid for, what needs to be, and then that's when I'll need to stop worrying, and that'll be the hard bit.
That'll be hard for you.
Yeah,
100%. Do you think? So another thing I thought as well, was RSD on the day. Do you think? Like, I've got to the point where I love our wedding plans. I love what we're doing. I love what's going to happen. I love the surprises that are in store for everyone. And I know that people are going to come and go away and think, wow, it was a cracking day and night. Whereas you're completely different.
Yeah, I'm now worried because you've just promised everybody surprises and stuff. And what if they hear this and they're going to come, like, that wasn't a surprise, that was shit. That's
No, I mean, like, little things.
I'm worried because people know we are a bit daft, and they're going to come with expectations, and it's not going to live up to their expectations, and everybody's going to say that was shit.
So you're about expectations, but I'm about people having a good time.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. I know, and I guess that's where your RSD comes in, because you're worried about what people are going to think about you.
Yeah.
Because, oh my God, you planned that. You planned 18 months planning that.
Always.
Kilt looks rubbish.
I wish I would order that.
Oh, don't stop. Do you think then, so I've got 3 ADHD kind of symptoms that would probably come up when wedding planning. And let's just talk about if you've experienced any of them. So the first one is decision fatigue. Yeah. Okay.
Kilts.
Yeah. So you've been inquiring about kilts for a while now. You ordered a kilt, didn't like it, so you sent it back. We
should post that picture on socials. It's not so much that I didn't like it, it's that it could have fit with 2-year-old son. Don't buy your kilt from China, folks.
Don't cut corners. So now we're in the process of ordering kilt for hire.
4 weeks of weddiness.
So what is it that's putting you off?
Because I've went through every tartan, every jacket style, every measurement. My measurements have changed 4 times since I started looking.
And the funniest thing is the fact that on the first order you put your measurement down a size. I'll fit into that.
So there's been a lot. It's been horrific. And then trying to, everything's all hidden costs and stuff. So
there's a lot of
then
hidden
you get to the checkout and they hit you with, but there's a £500 deposit for this. What?
£600 delivery
Yeah,
fee.
delivery's £40 account, is it?
I mean, we struggle because as well, it would be a lot easier if we lived in Scotland because there's kilts on every doorstep. Whereas here, it's hard to come across a shop that you can go in, try some kilts on and hire them.
And Chinese ones look like schoolgirl skirts.
Yeah, they do. High school uniform. So I think, sorry, I think we've got a big hurdle with that anyway.
Yeah, but what I done was I looked at every single shop in the world that hires out kilts.
Yeah.
And then chose none of them.
Yeah. So should I then have intervened, do you think?
No, but this morning I had to say to you, look, please will you sit down with me and order these kilts so that I make sure it's done.
Yeah.
And if the two is just sit and do it, it's
Yeah.
only going to take half an hour.
Of course it is. My thing is I wanted the kilt to be your thing, and I know that you wanted to kind of have final say on things like obviously we discussed patterns and stuff like that and colours.
Oh, tartans, excuse me.
Sorry, tartans and colours. But you wanted kind of like the final say.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get too involved, but I think maybe I should have got involved sooner.
It's not on you, it's on me, but
Well, I think it's both of us.
Yeah, but it should have been done. But
I should have been like, have you ordered them kilts yet? Have you ordered them kilts yet? And it got to like 4 weeks ago, and I thought about right, let's sit down and do it.
Yeah.
And I've kind of let you run with it, and I probably shouldn't have done.
I
So
don't do that. Won't get done.
Time blindness, 100%.
Yeah, it's 4 weeks away, and then we forgot.
It's less than 4 weeks, isn't it? And I'm now thinking about what I've got left to do, and I keep putting off and this is not you'll be like, roll your eyes at this probably, but I keep putting off things like DIY stuff that I need to do and that, and I just keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But now, I'm like, oh. And it's hard because we've got life as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yep,
we've got life. Hyper focus.
No, I've just hyper focused on everything else instead of weddings. Although now I can feel it. It's taken over everything.
Okay.
And now I feel that I'm hyper focused on it, but it'd be too little, too late.
When you're going to spend the end of the hour naked in your jeans and polo.
Yeah.
Sorry, shorts and polo. Where do you think the ADHD traits make it harder to plan a wedding?
I think with just everything we've just discussed, really, it's all that, the decision analysis paralysis.
What do you
RSD
think
took over.
So, do you think that would be the main symptom that that comes up?
Yeah, because
is that the worst one?
It should be something that is just about us, and we shouldn't care about what other people think. Whereas I'm all about making sure everybody's all right and making sure everything's good for everybody. And that's that.
What about overwhelm and sensitivity, that kind of thing?
Not until the car this morning.
Okay. What about perfectionism?
I think I'm over that.
Yeah.
I think obviously I do that in a lot of stuff in my life, but with regards to the wedding, no, I think maybe at the beginning, but as it went on, I think I've relaxed a bit with that.
Okay. Sames. Do you, if you took your ADHD out the picture, do you think it would still be as chaotic?
Take it out of the picture as in I didn't have it, or we just ignored it? Just ignored it, you'd probably have left me. We discussed this last week. If you take it out of the picture, it would have been easier, and I think we would have been more prepared now in the position that we're in. Yeah. Do you think? What?
Oh, no, I think it would have been easier, 100%. How much do you think, though, that it's a lot of planning something, so whether that be anything from a wedding to a party or a holiday, how much do you think that just being human is the pressure?
Yeah, I think there's pressure involved in everything in day-to-day life for everybody. There's so much pressure involved.
Yeah.
So any added pressure of planning anything has got to be difficult for everybody.
I guess it's just with yours, it's like the level thing that we talk about, isn't it? Whereas like yours pressures are magnified a lot more in certain areas.
But then like, you know, the stereotypical bride or bridezilla.
So I don't think I have been, have I?
No, I
like,
have.
Yeah, it's definitely been flipped. Because I don't think I've been bridezillaed or like anything like
but
that.
you can see how that could get on top of
100%.
neuronormal people.
Yeah,
It is a big pressure. There's a lot of pressure involved.
I like the most thing that I keep like some of the things I keep thinking now is like, who's going to do this and that on the day, like who's going to take my stuff to the chapel to set up, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like I kind of thinking of like the little details, whereas like you're concentrating on the bigger picture, and I should be bigger picture with you at the minute, I think.
Whereas I would rather, no, I'll run a bit. Don't ask anybody to do anything. I'll do everything. I'll get a bike or something that day.
And I might have you the groom. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to wrap it up, it says it's okay if it's messy. You're planning a marriage, not just a wedding. I liked that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's one day, isn't it? And people put so much pressure on that one day, and I don't think we have. We tried our very best not to.
Oh, that's what our main aim has been, to not put that pressure on us. And I think we haven't until probably now.
Yeah, I think it's just organising then. There's a level of pressure involved.
Yeah. Excellent. Shall we move on?
Yeah.
To a 5-minute moan. Okay. Oh, I feel like you've got a bad one.
No.
Oh, right, okay.
You want to go first?
No, it's okay. You can go first.
Okay. You went away for your hen weekend this weekend. How was it?
Yeah, I had a really, really good time, thanks.
That's good.
Okay.
My 5-minute one is that you came back. That house was spotless. Not one remark or anything. Not an, oh my God, Adam, look at the house. Have you been alone this past 24 hours?
So,
the house is spotless.
This morning I came down and I meant to say it again.
Oh, no.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, yesterday I walked in and I was so surprised at the kitchen.
Oh, you should have told your face.
No, right. Very ill and tired, okay?
I'm hungover. Don't take it on me. I forget the word. I worked in that house all morning yesterday for you coming home.
Slaved away.
Yes.
So I did notice the kitchen. I thought the kitchen looked amazing, and I was like, and again I meant to say it this morning, and it's just completely slipped my mind when I was making you coffee.
Oh.
Okay.
In the spotless kitchen.
Yeah, and it was lovely.
It was.
So thank you for your
You're
hard
welcome.
Like I was very surprised. Like there was no dishes or anything.
No, too little, too late.
So,
hope you had a good hen.
is this why you're in such a bad mood? The fact that you need bloody... I make that kitchen spotless every night, so you don't come home to me and say, great work on the kitchen.
Exactly. So it's an achievement when I do it that one. So
right, I hear you.
Credit.
I hear you.
Thank you.
And I was very pleasantly surprised at how lovely the kitchen was. Okay, which kid did it?
All by myself. I was Dad of the Year this weekend, which I believe we'll discuss in the next episode.
We are. Okay, my 5-minute warning is, why don't you double check things when you buy them off Amazon?
Oh, I don't. Go on.
Oh, I'm talking about your 17 aged appropriate e-cig that you've bought. It's absolutely disgusting. So Adam bought a brand new e-cig. Could have just gone to the shop and bought it. I had to buy it off Amazon, and it's got this very funky pattern on it that makes him look like a 17-year-old boy.
It's like marble
effect. It's bloody awful. You're nearly a 40-year-old man.
No, well
It's not funky and it's not cool.
I hear you, but I'm rocking it, and people have commented how attractive my new e-cig is.
Get stuff.
Oh, that was good.
Okay, let's talk the good, bad and the ugly then. So I've got some good, bad and uglies for us. Some stories. Got you that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, in the good. My partner finally understands, but I loved this one, by the way, body doubling. We sat in silence doing separate tasks and we both completed our to-do lists. Best date night ever. That's amazing, isn't it? I know you're big on body doubling, and I liked that one because it works for you, doesn't it?
I love it. Still use the app, the W app.
Yeah.
And I put on my tablet just the screen of people doing work, and it makes me work harder because I know my camera's on.
Yeah.
And that's just, I never knew anything about body doubling or anything, but it's game changing.
Yeah. Got diagnosed last year, and for the first time I don't feel broken. I just have a different operating system, so it's a kind of focus I didn't know I could have. I liked that one. And how they went go on to say that they're 38, which is our age and stuff, and how brilliant that the kind of like it's turned kind of like the life around to get a diagnosis. And talking about that, we'll just give an update to our listeners that you're still waiting, aren't you, for the medication stuff?
Yeah, I've not heard anything back. I chased it and they've just said it's a waiting game, basically.
I gave my partner a list of DIYs to do, and I said just finish one thing before starting another. My partner gave me, just finish one thing before starting another. Now I'm overthinking which one to finish first. Still haven't started.
Yep. I hear you.
That's you to a T. Did you write that one in?
No.
This one was 45 minutes late to my own birthday dinner because I decided to quickly clean the shower while I was stood in it. The shower looks great though. I enjoyed that one.
I get that.
And then this person said they hyper-focused on making the perfect apology for forgetting a friend's birthday. They basically spent like hours and hours drafting it and they forgot to send it.
Yep.
Again, that was something you absolutely would do, isn't it? Brilliant. They are our good, bad and ugly listener stories, which we love to receive. So please, please, please keep sending them. You can email us at adhdyourlife@gmail.com. Or you can follow us, like us, subscribe on our socials and comment and message on there.
If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe because we're getting close to a milestone.
Yes,
I
we are.
hit it before Christmas.
Oh, that'd be good. Please, please, please subscribe. Brilliant. That's it for this week's episode. If you've got any comments or you've got any questions, don't forget to send them in to us, and don't forget to like and subscribe on our socials, which are below.
And if you're thinking about getting married, don't do it.
Take that back right now.
Take it back. Take it back.
If you're thinking about getting married, get a wedding planner that does it all for you.
Bye.
Bye.